All right, so here's the study guide for quiz 15. First couple problems are multiple choice. Problem number 1, the polygon angle sum theorem states the sum of the measures of the angles of an n-gon. Sum of the measures of the angles of a polygon is n minus 2 times 180. N minus 2 times 180. Straight out of your notes. And problem number 2, complete the statement. A polygon with all the sides the same length is said to be. We're going to use regular for this problem. A regular polygon has all same sides and all same angles. And again, that's in your notes. And then problem number 3. Complete the statement. The sum of the measures of the exterior angles of an n-gon, one at each vertex, is exterior angles. Sum of the exterior angles, that's always 360. Sum of the exterior angles is always 360. All right, problem number 4, short answer. Find the sum of the measures of the angles. That's our formula, n minus 2 times 180, where n represents the number of sides. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided shape right here. So our n is equal to 6. So we're going to do 6 minus 2 times 180. $720 degrees. And this one's got 6 sides, so it's a hexagon. Problem number 5. What is the sum of the angle measurements of a 35-gon? So now we're going to use 35 minus 2 and multiply it by 180. $5,940. Problem number 6. You're told that the sum of the angle measures of a polygon with S sides is 2700. Find S. So in this case, we're using the same formula for sum of the angles, but instead of an N, we're going to use an S. So the formula is S minus 2 times 180 equals the sum of the angles, but you're told that the sum of the angles is 2700. So that goes here. We set the formula equal to the sum that is given, and now we're going to solve for S. So we've got to do the distributive property here. S times 180 is 180S, minus 2 times 180 is 360, and that's equal to 2700. Going to add 360 to each side. And 180S is equal to 3060. And then we'll divide both sides by 180. So our S, which is the number of sides, is equal to 17. Set the formula for sum of the angles equal to the sum that is given and solve for n or solve for s. Problem number 7 asks you what is the measure of one angle in a 30-gon. So if you need one angle in a 30-gon, you take the n minus 2, which would be 30 minus 2, times 180. That gives you the sum of all the angles, and then you divide it by the number of angles, which is 30. And then it becomes a calculator problem. So 28 times 180 equals 5,040, and then we divide that by 30. So 168 degrees. Number 8, a road sign is in the shape of a regular dodecagon. All right. What is the measure of each angle of the sign, round to the nearest tenth? Dodecagon, that's got 12 sides. So in this case, we need each angle, same as the previous problem. So we're going to take 12 minus 2, times it by 180, and then we're going to divide it by 12, which is the number of angles. So 12 minus 2 is 10, times 180 is 1800, divided by 12 is 150 degrees. Problem number 9, find the value of x. The diagram is not to scale. So we're going to add all these angles together, set it equal to the sum, and solve for x. All right? So this 90-degree symbol down here, don't forget, that's a 90-degree angle. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided shape. So we need to find the sum of the angles for a 5-sided shape. So first we're going to do 5 minus 2 times 180. So 540 degrees. If we add these 5 angles together, they need to equal 540. So I'm going to add the x's together first. And I've got a 2x and another 2x. So we got 4x. And then I'm going to add these constants together. So we got 10 plus 48. 10 plus 148 is 158 plus a 90 plus 112. So that's plus 360 equals 540. Subtract 360 from each side. So our 4x is equal to 180. And then divide each side by 4. So we get an x that's equal to 45. So in this problem, the first step is to determine what the angles need to add up to. So that's number of sides minus 2 times 180. After that, you can add all the angles together, or all the expressions for the angles together, and set it equal to the sum of the angles. Problem number 10. The sum of the measures of two exterior angles of a triangle is 264. What is the measure of the third? So a triangle has three sides, so it has three exterior angles. Those three exterior angles need to sum 360. So they're telling you that two of them sum 264. So if you take 360 and you subtract 264, it'll give you the measure of the third angle. So 96 degrees. Remember, exterior angles of a polygon always sum 360. Exterior angles of a polygon sum 360. Problem number 11. How many sides does a regular polygon have if each exterior angle measures 45 degrees? Well, all of the exterior angles need to sum 360. If one of them is equal to 45 degrees, you just take 360 and divide it by 45. And that's 8. So 8 sides. If each exterior angle is 45 degrees, you divide the 45 into 360, and it'll give you the number of sides. Anybody have any questions? All right, so you can use the rest of the period to either go over your notes, to complete your practice problems for the week and submit your electronic assignments, and or work in the ALEKS app, as you'll be getting a quiz grade for your topics learned again this week.